माधवा कुंज बिहारी जय कुंज बिहारी जय माधवा कुंज बिहारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभा कृवलधारी यशोदनंदन व्रज जन रंजन यमुना तीरा वनजारी जय राधा माधवा कुंज बिहारी हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जय प्रभुपादा जय प्रभुपादा प्रभुपादा जय प्रभुपादा जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजर्य अष्टोत्तर कृष्ण ग्रेसी श्री भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी शिल प्रभुपाद की नामाचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर की प्रेम से गो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवाशादि गौरव भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की श्री वृंदावन धाम की श्री नवदीप धाम की गंगमय यमुनमय तुलसी देवी भक्ति देवी की आनंद कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की समवेद भक्त वृंद की तय गौरव प्रेमानंदे all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to Sri Guru and Gauranga Srila Prabhupada ki. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Pudale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Kauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pakshayite Desadarane Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Kadadara Shivasadi Kaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam Canto 1 Chapter 8 Text 26. janmaiśvarya-śruta-śrībhir edhamāna-madaḥ pumān naivārhaty abhidhātuṁ vai tvām akiñcana-gocaram janma, birth, aiśvarya, opulence, śruta, education, śrībhiḥ, by the possession of beauty, edhamāna, progressively increasing, madaḥ, intoxication, pumān, the human being, never, ever, arhati, deserves, abhidhātuṁ, to address in feeling, why, suddenly, tvām, your, akiñcana-gocaram, one who is approached easily by the materially exhausted man. Translation. My Lord, your Lordship can easily be approached, but only by those who are materially exhausted. One who is on the path of material progress, trying to improve himself with respectable parentage, great opulence, high education, and bodily beauty, cannot approach you with sincere feeling. Purport. Being materially advanced means taking birth in an aristocratic family and possessing great wealth and education and attractive personal beauty. All materialistic men are mad after possessing all these material opulences, and this is known as the advancement of material civilization. But the result is that by possessing all these material assets, one become artificially puffed up, intoxicated by such temporary possessions. Consequently, such material puffed up persons are incapable of uttering the holy name of Lord by addressing him feelingly, O Govinda, O Krishna. It is said in the Shastra that by once uttering the holy name of the Lord, the sinner gets rid of a quantity of sin that is unable to commit. Such is the power of uttering the holy name of the Lord. There is not a least exaggeration in this statement. Actually, the Lord's holy name has such powerful potency, but there is a quality to such utterance also. It depends on quality of feeling. A helpless man can feelingly utter the holy name of the Lord, whereas a man who utter the same holy name in great material satisfaction cannot be so sincere. A materially puffed up person may utter the holy name of the Lord occasionally, but he is incapable of uttering the name in quality. Therefore, the four principles of material advancement, namely high parentage, good health, high education, and attractive beauty, are, so to speak, disqualification for progress on the path of spiritual advancement. The material covering of the pure spirit soul is an external picture, as much as fever is an external picture of unhealthy body. The general process is to decrease the degree of the fever and not to aggravate it by maltreatment. Sometimes it is seen that a spiritually advanced person become materially impoverished. This is no discouragement, and on the other hand, such impoverishment is a good sign as much as the falling of temperature is a good sign. The principle of the life should be to decrease the degree of material intoxication, which leads one to be more and more illusioned about the aim of life. Consequently, illusioned persons are quite unfit for entrance into the kingdom of God. So, in these verses, Kunti Maharani explaining that material opulence is obstacle to the bhakti. So we can see in the varnasrama system, we have 4 varnas and 4 ashramas. So these are providing us good education, good family life, and good relationship, and good friendship, and all the needs it giving. Still, the aim is spiritual. The varnasrama dharma aim is spiritual. According to our qualification, it gives some certain kind of action to perform. For example, sutras, and they have certain kind of action. Vaisyas, they have certain kind of action. Kshatriyas, they have certain kind of action. Brahmanas also, they have, according to their qualification, they get certain kind of action. Through that, they will fulfill their need. Like everybody need family life, everybody need children, everybody need food, everybody need knowledge, everybody need sex life, and everybody need fame, respect, influence, and all the material needs fulfilled by acting in certain limit within our adhikar. So thereby we are fulfilling our material need, but still that the goal of varnasrama dharma is moksha. It will not allow us to act in all ways. In certain action only, certain limit only we can able to act. But in this world, now we don't follow this varnasrama dharma for getting all this material need. We are acting in whatever we like, we are acting. As a result, the nature of this material world we cannot enjoy. But we want to enjoyment. So understanding this, varnasrama dharma provide certain provision to enjoy. But the goal is spiritual. But now we don't have any spiritual goal. Our aim is to enjoy. We thinking I am this body. So we providing all this needs to this material body and all the needs to our mind. But the nature of this body is impermanent. And the nature of mind is unstable. So how you can be with these unstable and impermanent things, you can be happy? And the nature of Atma is, it won't be eternally alive with good action, knowledge and everything. So it is not palatable. So that's why frustration coming. That's why people, even though having materially advanced, they are not satisfied because of they having body, they having mind, but they don't have Atma. They don't have realization of Atma. Because of they don't have realization of Atma, they think they are the body, but this body will always impermanent, it gives us suffering only. You can, even if you put under, even if you think this body, if you make too stable, you have to work hard. You have to put more energy, then only this body can be stable. But and also you cannot make completely stable, certain time only. And mind also, it is pickle. One time it's like, one time does not like. So if you act, then suffering only. And as a result, what happened? We will be get angry because our needs are not fulfilled. When our needs are not fulfilled, we get angry. When we get, otherwise, we will get fear. Otherwise, we depressed. Otherwise, we get aggressive nature. So these are all result of not getting the needs. But once we understand, I am the Atma, and from Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, you are Atma, you are unchanging, and you are always knowledgeable. So once we getting this knowledge, not realized, just we are accepting Bhagavad Gita knowledge. Yes, Krishna says, I am different from this body. We will accept. Once we started to accept this and started to understand this, then we not more strive for material needs, because even though we don't get certain needs, we will tolerate because that knowledge is there. I am not this body, I am different from this body, my goal is different, even though not fully realized, but some extent we can able to control our hankering after these material needs. But this is not lifelong. Even once you started to follow, then you can able to realize slowly, yes, I am different from this body and mind, I am Atma. Like this, you will get realization. So, this realization we will get. But in the beginning, we have to accept with faith. So, if this is not the true, then how this knowledge will come? This knowledge is not recently invented by materialistic people, modern education. This comes from the history point of view, 5,000 years before, Krishna telling, if there is no value about this Atma knowledge, we are Atma, then how this many years passed on? If they are not getting anything, any value, then people will, how they transfer this knowledge? So, knowledge, Atma is there, we are all Atma, we are not this body, these are all true. If not true, this knowledge will not be there now. Whole world is against this spiritual realization. Still, people are practicing, understanding. If no value, how it will, now we will get this knowledge? So the true is there. That you will realize after starting only. So, by realization of these things, we can come out from this. This is Atma realization. Atma realization, we can understand little bit by our mind and intelligence. Mind and by logic, using our intelligence, we can understand. But here Kunti Devi in the platform of Bhakti, devotee. So devotee, to become devotee means we should not completely depend on mind and intelligence and understand Bhakti, not possible. Because Bhakti is spiritual, mind is material. Through material things, you cannot develop faith in spiritual things. To understand and develop faith in spiritual things, you need spiritual things, not with material things. So, if you are, for Atma understanding, no need spiritual things. By material mind, we can understand. For spiritual things, we need spiritual substance. That means, then only like this, we can understand Supreme Lord. So for that, we have to do bhakti. So in the bhakti, first is need faith, because you cannot logically proven this is supposed to be how to do. It should not work out. Here is simply stones are there. By worshipping stones, Krishna says you will get everything. How you can logically prove? How stone will give? You are not seeing Krishna. How you can prove he supply all the needs? No need to do anything. Just do worship. You will get everything, and you will get result of all other karma yoga result, jnana yoga result also you will get. How you will understand? By logic and definition. So it's need faith. For this, you have to have a spiritual substance. That only will give this knowledge. That faith, how it develop? That faith is, and there are two words, and there are 2 days before, Balram Shakti Prabhu told how faith can be developed. And he used 2 words. One is agaitiki and yadarchaya. Causeless, and yadarchaya means accidentally. So there are 5 points he discussed. The first point, whether that faith can be developed by our pious activities, before pious activities. There are 2 persons. One person getting that faith and doing bhakti, other person not doing bhakti. Why? There are 5 points he discussed. The first point, that person is getting faith and doing bhakti because of his pious activity. Is it true? And he says, no. Because pious activities are material. It cannot grow or produce bhakti, faith. So the pious activity is not the cause. Second cause, he told, is it, then what? Then that is sudden. You cannot ask any cause. Somehow other came. You cannot do this is the cause for bhakti, faith or bhakti. You cannot say. All of, like in the Darwin, all of the sudden world burst from this, that one nuclear came, then become due to DNA, the Darwin theory, all of the sudden. So we cannot say this is the cause for bhakti. And he says, no. If that is the cause, then devotees are jobless. Devotee don't need to preach, they will get automatically by chance. So that is also not true, because Krishna says, no, for producing bhakti is coming through devotee only. So chance also not work. And third things, is it due to Krishna? Krishna only producing that faith or bhakti? And he says, no. Because Krishna says, I am equal. I am equal to everybody. I will not differentiate, this is good person, that is bad person. I am sama. Then how Krishna is no cause? And he says, I am favorable to the devotee. But he says, that is after bhakti. After faith only he is favorable, he is partial. But before faith, he is not partial. So that faith is not because of Krishna, because he is not partial. 2 person is there, 1 person getting faith, another person not getting faith. That is not due to Krishna. Krishna not partial before faith. After faith, he can like 1 person and he give something. But before faith, he is equal, so he will not favor that one person, not other person. So Krishna also not the cause for that faith. And devotee are the cause. If the devotee is the cause, and there, yes, devotee only is the cause, but if the devotee is the only cause, then there we have so many family devotees, they are taking classes, but they are creating other person become devotee, their own children, they are not devotee. In the beginning, when they are children, they are accepting that devotional service. Why they are accepting? Because they are dependent on their mother and parents. For that purpose, they need their needs. That's why they are following in the children's life. Because they don't have any needs, parents only their needs. So parents, whatever they are telling, they are following. That is not with faith. And sometimes they like this dancing, chanting, they follow. But no faith. Just they, because of their likes, or they are depending on their parents, they accepting that process. If the devotee is the only cause, why not making their own children with faith? So, devotee but others, those who are coming to this program, they are getting faith and they are following. So that means there are, we know through Krishna and Guru, we are getting bhakti, we are having that slogas. Krishna Guru Kripa, we are getting. So that is what we are giving, that is Krishna's internal energy. And we are giving, Krishna giving through devotee. And the devotee also, not everybody having same amount of bhakti. They having little bit bhakti, and other person has more bhakti, and other person has more bhakti. Vary according to their devotion. So what we have, suppose those who are coming to this program, Bhakta Prahlad program, already they are 98% faith developed, akiñcana-gocaram. Remaining 2% only pending, because of that they have not started process. Just in that program, we are giving just 2% only. That much credit only we have to take. Others already they have. If they are starting from the 0 to 100, why not own children? So, that much credit only we have to take, not all the credits. These are all told by Balram Shakti Prabhu, just I am repeating, okay. So, that much credit only we have to take. And when we are preaching also, there are so many audience when we are preaching in general. For example, in temple hall, some people in the advanced level, some people in low level, some people in the middle level. So whom we have to talk? Now we are people, devotee, we are talking about bhakti. But in the mixed audience, we have to concentrate on high philosophy or low philosophy. Which philosophy we have to talk? Based upon where we have to focus. So he says, best is we have to focus on lower level. Higher level people, they will understand. But if we are talking higher level philosophy, lower level people will not understand. But if you talk lower level, for their advancement we are talking means, higher people, they understanding, they will understand. So, and he says that preaching also, only speaking is not only preaching. Speaking is part of preaching. Personal behavior also produce bhakti, faith. And that when one person don't have faith, how he will receive the faith? When that person like that devotee. When that person, when non-devotees like that person, like this devotee, then he will accept, yes, I like this person, whatever he will say, I will follow. What devotee will give? Bhakti only they will give. Unknowingly, you will get that akiñcana-gocaram. But that person, if the devotee not behaving in the way the non-devotee likes, they will not accept anything. So, even though we have bhakti also, if we want to give akiñcana-gocaram, we have to act in such a way the non-devotee, those who are on faith, they will accept us as their leader or some stuff we have to get from, something we have to get from devotee. That faith, that faith, yes, we follow this person, I will get something. That faith is there only, they will take. When that is there only, that bhakti faith will transfer. They don't have faith, means that akiñcana-gocaram will not transfer. So, like this, even according to our qualification, we have to act. If we don't have more bhakti, we have to act, certain our portion we have to do. Like some people liking preaching, some people book distribution, some people TT worship, they like different service. So they can follow that, and they also advance that much bhakti they can give to other also. So these are the some of the points Balaram Shakti Prabhu discussed. So this needs, why we have to approach Krishna. So in approaching Krishna, for our needs, why we have to approach Krishna? Because Krishna is perfect person. Krishna is perfect action. He has perfect action. Krishna has perfect knowledge. Krishna is perfect response, even more response. So we have to depend on, we can naturally, our attraction to perfect person only. So the perfect person is Krishna. So by that perfection, we can fulfill all our needs. Materially, what we needs we have, education, so many things we have. So that needs one by one we will see. So the first need is knowledge. So knowledge, why we are hungering after knowledge? That is the nature of Atma. Kata, not what no knowledge. Knowledge, Sanskrit word. Jnana, is nowhere. So you want to know things. This is nature of Atma. Because of that nature only, we are searching after knowledge here. More inquisitive. If you look at the children, they will more curious to know things. Why this quality? That is nature of the quality of Atma. But it is reflected on material things. But that is nature of Atma. So this nature can be fulfilled by serving Krishna. When we are serving Krishna, we know I am the perfect, I am the Atma, I am servant of Krishna. This is correct, full knowledge. But in this material world, we have only limited knowledge about this matter. But when you try to serve Krishna, your needs of getting knowledge that I am servant of Krishna and I am Atma, about this material world, every knowledge is achieved. And second is action. We want to do some action. Nobody want to be sit in one place. In Corona time also, we cannot be in the same house always, because Atma's nature is action. That's why active. Yes, it's more active. So this active nature can be fulfilled by serving Krishna, engaging our senses, mind, intelligence, everything in the service of Krishna. Our second active part is fulfilled. And third is eating. We want to eat. So by serving Krishna, we get nice prasadam, everything. But now if you see in the world, there are 50% of the business is related to eating only. All people, even though they have own kitchen in their house, they want to go to hotel. So because that is the important needs for the many people. Yes. So this need automatically fulfilled by serving Krishna. And fourth is sex life. So this is the nowadays, this is in the modern society, this is commercialized exploitation. They make money out of this sex life. But in the human society, Vedic culture, we have varnashrama dharma. It provides marriage life. So through this, our needs are fulfilled. Even in higher level, we have in bhakti, madhurya rasa. So we want married life, we can marry. And retaliation means this is negative. Some people want to have revenge mentality. So that is wrong. But this is not there in all the people. Some people, they have this need. So this can be fulfilled in bhakti by virya rasa, bhisma. So like this. Then avoid pain. So pain also we can be avoided in doing bhakti. And organization, people want to become organized. That's why they have so many rules and regulations. They planning so many things. So these are all can be achieved by following bhakti process. Then independence. People want to become independent. In the past history we see people control them. Some people control that low people. After some time, they repel. They don't want that system. Like French Revolution, even in India, we were under British, we repelled. So this is the need of human being. And this needs also fulfilled when we are doing bhakti. And friendship. Everybody want friendship. And then other than in varnashrama dharma, other than sannyasi and vanaprastha, most of the population is grahastha only. So they are having friends. They want friendship. They have friendship. When Krishna's bhakti also, so many friends to Krishna. So this needs also fulfilled. And family life. Family life. Most of the people, that family life is more important, and this is more important needs. And in Bhagavad Gita also, Krishna says, and Arjuna says, if I fight with them, everybody killed that in the war, they become polluted. All women become polluted. So this family is the cause for peaceful society. If the family units not there, society will be contaminated. Varna Sangram. So this family also needs also fulfilled in Krishna's. We have Krishna's family, he has family, everything. And social service. Some people want to do social service. So this is the in Varnasrama Dharma also we have this social service for Grahastha. Sannyasi, Vanaprastha, they don't do any social service. They don't have money. But Grahastha, they can do social service. That's why they are doing, they calling, anybody is there with hungry, please come, I will provide food. So this kind of social service is there in the Varnasrama Dharma also. So these are those certain people need. They want to serve people. And Karl Marx says, there is no need state for the people because they are already serving nature. No need to tell somebody, you do this, you do this, you do this service. Already the mentality of the people is service attitude. So psychologically, they are towards social service. This type of service also achieved in bhakti. We can do service to wonderful person. And influence. Some people want to influence. Their needs is influence. I want to influence. Then only they will be happy. If they are without any influence, means they will not be happy. Controllership. So they need little authority. So for that we have we are in a family, we are controlling some people, and 2-3 people we are controlling. Thereby they satisfied. In company there are 1,000 people, employees. So they are controlling. Through that controlling, they satisfied. This is also one of the need. Yes, this Prime Minister, the controlling nature is nature of these people. So this is also fulfilled in doing bhakti. And the social acceptances. So people want to be accepted by some other people. You can see in the children, if any children not accepted by that group of people, he will cry. Why he crying? Because social acceptance is not there. If not acceptance, so this is also one of the need, social acceptances. So this also can be fulfilled when we are doing devotional service. So everybody will respect. When we become devotees, all people, by seeing this Tilak and Vaishnavas, will get respect. And they will do service, whatever asking, any questions, they will do. So this also can be fulfilled. And respect. Another need is respect. People need respect. So for that we have etiquette. Low people, Varnasrama Dharma, Brahmana is respected by everybody. And so these are all rules. In a manager is there means subordinate has to respect. So these are rules. So in these rules, when we follow, when we get respect, we will be satisfied. Then morality. So some people, for rules purpose, they follow. I am follower of this. My family is this family, follower of dharma. So I will follow. I will act morally. So this also can be fulfilled when we do bhakti. So if we not doing bhakti, and if we not doing any understanding of Atma, If you just stuck on to this material body and mind, then what is the problem? The problem is everybody competing for same thing. I told the needs. So the needs are same thing, then competition. So this is the problem. So by chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, we can, in all angle, we can be satisfied and become happy. Any question? In controllership.
How controllership is fulfilled in bhakti? How to understand that?
Yes, this is the highest stage. In highest stage, we can control by. So in the beginning, then when we do bhakti, there are 6 qualities developed: klesakani, subhada, and thinking, and moksha is very insignificant and attracted to Krishna. And that is in bhava, and prema, most attracted to Krishna, controlling Krishna and getting more bliss. So in prema stage, you can control the Krishna out of love, not your mentality to control Krishna, but out of our love, we will control Krishna. Like Mother Yasoda beating, no. Why he is beating? Not control Krishna, out of love. You are roaming here and there, and you are eating mud out of love, see beating, and Krishna also accept.
Just explain a little bit that it is mentioned in 11th canto Srimad Bhagavatam. It said that smaranta smarantan sammitogako hara harim bhaktya sanjayate bhaktya vivartu utpalakam tunu. So it said that the devotion is the cause for the devotion of others. That means only bhakti is the cause for bhakti. Bhakti is not a cause for anything else. So then, now question is that you bring this point that parents are devotee. Why son is not becoming devotee, or daughter is not becoming devotee? So, but that cause is given because there is one in this statement said that familiarity breeds contempt. That because in the family member, because person, those who have a bhakti, they might not be pure devotee, and they also have some kind of anarthas. But when the children see this anarthas, and what this is, oh, my father also thinks himself as a devotee, but what kind of mistake he is doing? He is taking the mistake, but he is not taking the bhakti part. Because the children also has anarthas. So then what is happening? So he is not becoming devotee there. Because he is seen the anartha part only. Because automatically it's like this, the person, according to qualification of the person, he try to judge the person. So similarly, the children, what they are doing, they are trying to judge the parents according to their own qualification. Then they will take the only bad part, they will not take the good part. In Sanskrit it says like a samashila. Samashila means same qualities. So all the bhakti is there, but problem is they are not taking the bhakti. What they are taking? Another part they are taking. And what they are doing? They are automatically they are becoming non-devotee. This is the one of the cause. All the bhakti is there. But problem is, so the solution is that parents has to make some arrangements so that the children can get association with the devotees. Then there is a possibility. Because always they are staying with the children. So they cannot take up what parents are doing. But what others are doing, they can take up. This is the one of the way. It's mentioned.
Yes. And one of the advantage of doing bhakti is, when we are doing bhakti, we can engage everything in the service of the Lord. But in other process, we cannot engage in this material world. We have so many material objects, rejection. But in bhakti, no rejection. And also, when we engage in the material things in the service of the Krishna, we will get a different result, not like ordinary people results. Maya is Krishna's servant. When we do bhakti, then Maya help us, because Maya also devotee. So in that sense, Maya is not obstacle to bhakti when we engage Maya in the service. Favorable to the and help also. But if no bhakti means we will be down, we will go and we will become lower.
It is said Vishwanath Chakravarti, the Maya trouble when the devotee try to cheat with Krishna, she doesn't like it. Then she torture.
Any online question? Thank you. Jai. Jai.
Shri Govinda